Santi here from the Beehive and the Crystal Parlor, Crystal Healing Parlor. I'm here today. It is representation of Thursdays. Thursdays is Orange Day. So I went ahead and wore a bee again with a big sunflower and my bee. It was in orange, so I thought it was appropriate. I believe it's a green quartz on my head, but also Thursday is Thor's Day, the god of thunder. It also is a dedication day. Now, Thor and Thursday represents Jupiter and Sagittarian, like myself, with fire and the solar plexus. And like I said, orange, numerology number 3. The Wheel of Fortune has to do with this particular sign, and it is unexpected success that can happen. Here is the Wheel of Fortune. The success, you don't know which way the wheel is going to turn, but pretty much you're hoping for the positive. I mean, it can turn back another way too, but it's mostly the positive. So you will have, and then your problems will be going away and disintegrating. On the other side, we have the bee again, and he's so wonderful. He also means a Wheel of Fortune, which are life cycles and karmic events. Just getting rid of some of the stuff and moving forward in your new cycle. That's pretty much what he means. We also have the card of Temperance. And Temperance has the manta ray on the back, and it's divine energy, perfect harmony, and miracles. And I think that goes along really well with your Wheel of Fortune. This is a hoot. And all of that. So it's, looking for your miracles, knowing they're out there and they can happen for you. You have divine energy from the manta ray, harmony, and like I said, miracles. We also have on this day, we have what we call the white peacock, the 9 of Pentacles. It's heaven on earth, independence, and expansive thinking. Jupiter is the planet of expansive thinking. This is what the 9 of Pentacles looks like. And Jupiter is the 5th from the sun and the largest planet with greater benefits and expansion. It's always up to something, and so are people like me. They're expansive. They constantly think of stuff. They constantly want to do stuff that they so physically can. And that's part of the Jupiter influence. And that's the influence on Thursday, is an expansion idea, which is wonderful. The god of Thor, of the thunder of the sky, he was also the guy of agriculture. And this represents Donor's Day and achieving greatness from hard work. That's where this one comes in as well. Very much hard work. Spending all your time building up all those pentacles and earthly things, and you are going to reap the rewards from that. We have Thor also in mythology. He had a chariot pulled by 2 goats, not horses, but goats. But what I have here is motion and freedom and the chariot, and you do receive your rewards from that. That means a good one. You're on your way, and you're going to have some victory and vitality, and you're on your way with that one. Now, we have a couple of crystals here, which are wonderful. We have carnelian, which is let me show you here. That's the carnelian. And the carnelian activates also your sacral chakra, energy center of creativity, pleasure, sensuality, and passion. It's the gemstone of caffeine. I mean, it's like caffeine. It's going to get you going. It's like taking off on with the horses or with the goats or whatever you're being pulled by and going for it. Carnelian enhances your stamina, optimism, and empowerment. It kicks your ideas, visions, and dreams into high gear. Carnelian reminds you that you're divinely alive, boosting your energy when you're feeling down. If carnelian could speak to you, it would say, I am divinely alive. I am empowered to create. I'll show it one more time. And it is the caffeine of crystals, of all of them. The other crystal that we have today is amber. I felt that that was going to be very good. Well, here, let me say something else about carnelian first. Carnelian is to get curious. You know, if you have that energy to get moving and get going, it will increase your curiosity. Your curiosity will start to go on to get things done. Because you got the energy to do it. So you can go for it. You know, I mean, when you don't have energy and you don't feel well, you just can't accomplish anything. You know, it's very different. Now we'll talk about amber. Amber is a yellowish stone. It's wisdom, abundance, warmth, and deep nurturing energy. It's a protective ally that prevents psychic attacks and repels negative energies. Amber activates the solar plexus chakra, which supports your health and ignites confidence and personal power. Amber would say to you, I am confident, nurtured, and protected. I'll show you that again on that one. And Amber would also say, what are you becoming? What are you becoming? To be thinking about that when you're racing off with your chariot and all those kind of things. Okay, now what I have here is, because Thor is related to the ancient, from the ancient alphabet, from Odin, I believe Thor was his son. It's related to the alphabet called Futhark, and it's Germanic and Scandinavian countries that started this. It was their alphabet. And the symbols became a great universal force. And originally, these particular symbols were carved into wood sticks, and whatever, to communicate. And that's how they were doing their writings. They were carved in wood sticks. And they were wood from nut-bearing trees. The rune, it's what it's called. Runes is casting runes and meanings of the runes. Before I show you some runes for today, or a rune meaning, which we will figure out, the oak tree was very important as well, because oak tree was honor, nobility, wisdom, and longevity, and practice, and gratitude. And look at the entire picture. That is what the oak tree was. It's just kind of then giving you, looking at the picture, then you move into the action and into your positive life choices and into the Wheel of Fortune. When you make your positive choices, your Wheel of Fortune is going to go to the positive a lot easier. Now on the runes, what I thought would be great today is I have a wand. And there again, oops, let me get it over here. It's got different rune symbols on it. You read them down the line, and I spun it around, and I got the answers that I got for today, would you believe, was action. This column here, I got to get over here, is, in this hand, is the action column down here. And there are 4 runes on there. There we go. Now I can see straight down. And I rolled it to that, believe it or not. And the action is, and that is bloodstone again. That wand is made out of bloodstone. And the action of these runes are, first, the mind. The mind's action is, and the rune means self, humanity, support, individualism, and friendships, society, and cooperating with help. That's from the mind of today. The spirit means hail in these ruins. The first one actually meant man, self. Self was man. The second one is hail, and it is a lot of stuff going on. Creative forces, transformation, can be disruptive, just like you know, the thunder and lightning is from Thor, so it fits very, very well. It teaches us lessons learned about nature, overcoming the obstacles, and being tested. This is what the spirit, in our spirit, the hail does. The next one is joy from the ruins. It is pleasure, bliss, impending change. That could be that Wheel of Fortune again. Balance, comfort, and harmony. Prosperity and success. Incredible. And the last one related to the body is potential, is that ruin. And that's wealth, money, abundance, and having power to greater create. And that's what I have for those ruins. I think casting them, it would have been all over the floor here, but I wanted to use the wand today. Someday we may use the ruins themselves, but I thought that would go so well with Thor, being that is his area and where he comes from and where that alphabet came from. Now, let's just ask a few more questions and see what we get here. You never know what we're going to do, do you? Yeah, and this crown here is a little different. I don't know what to say about it, actually. It was one of my first ones I got. I pretty much have a crown to go with everything, but this reminded me the most of Thor, and I don't know why. It just did, more like a hammer or a tool or whatever. Okay, I'm not going to ask anything specific. Let's just go on with messages for Thursday to go along with what all those things I said Thursday meant. Okay, well, we certainly get this a lot. We got balance, channeling home, and gentleness. And that is your pigeon. Channeling home. Oh, how cute that is. Okay, and balance. That's one of them that we got today. Now, how does that tie in? Well, if you're off balance, you know, you're going to mess up your Wheel of Fortune. You got to stay on the positive road, and the fortune's going to roll towards you. Let's pick another one here. Oh, I cannot believe. And I'm mixing these up. These are like continuing from the last reading. Moon. Going back into the void before you take off. Retreat, rest, and pause, and then go do your thing. And that's still part of this Mercury retrograde, which goes to October 2. So I shouldn't be surprised when these cards keep coming up. Let's see another one. I mean, that's just, it's just here. This is the universe. It's just going to keep doing it. And we also have the Emperor, which we've recently had. The leadership. Answer the call. It's calling upon you to answer the call and help. Help with the charity. Help with anything that is called upon. If it's within your physical, mental, and emotional being to help, go ahead and help that. You don't have to be a king or a queen or anything to be a leader. Answer whatever you're called to do. And then take off. Look, introspect it, and then take off with your chariot. With your people pulling you. Whoever you have pulling you. Goats, horses, or whatever. All right, one more for Thursdays. All right. Okay, we have our brilliance. We are brilliant. When we use what we've been given, which is a lot more than any of us ever know, we are brilliant. We have a gateway and an invitation. Ace of Crystals is our mind, and we are brilliant. If we use our mind in the right way, we can light up the world. We can light up ourselves and everything else. So please do that. That's an invitation to be the light again, as far as I can see. And it says the interdimensional gateway. We're going to talk about gateways someday here in the near future. All right. Something told me I was going to stop. I'm going to pick one more and see what this says. It says courage. And we've been getting that a lot too. Self-assertive, genuineness, and candidness. it goes right back to the main theme right now, I would say, is be yourself. And that's everything. That's your illumination. That's your moving forward. That's bringing you positive things. It's being yourself. Don't wear that costume. Don't wear the black sheep costume. Don't wear any costume. Be yourself. Unless you are a negative person. But you need to be yourself no matter what, so people know who you are. I thank you so much for being with me. My heart is here for you. Go out there and get your carriage or whatever it is and get it pulled by some animals, but don't overwork them, and don't overwork anybody, and don't overwork yourself. And I love you very much. Be buzzed. Be spiritual. Be honest, especially with yourself. And be yourself. Until the next time. You take care now. From the Hive, Santi. Bye.